Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be going over the Rohan style Granary, and this is going to be the Conquest mod version of it. If you guys are looking for a version in vanilla and in, of course, the default texture pack, then there will be a link in the description to that one. But this will be the one purely for the Conquest mod version. So if I just give you a quick tour so you guys know what you're seeing. Really nice, simple little Granary. I've not gone for a rounded Granary, I've gone for more of a square type because I think it fits the style a little bit better. But yep, nice and simple. Let's just show you guys inside. So inside I've literally just got loads of stuff around everywhere. I'll probably end up doing a little bit different on the interior on the other one, and maybe I'll just edit this one. I don't know, we'll kind of like see. I think we'll do the interior on this one as well. We've got the little pulley system, so we can pull up, in this case, like a load of hay that they're actually storing up. And that's pretty much it. Really nice, little, simple kind of building. But I quite like it. And it works well on a hill as well. So if you do shove it onto a hill, you can use the vertical slabs and things like that to kind of bolster it out. But let's jump onto a flat world and get this tutorialed. So we're in the flat world. So just to go over a couple of the blocks you're going to need. So here we are in the flat world. So to go over a couple of the blocks that you're going to need, the ones that I've used are Birch Beam, reinforced oak planks, because you can use any of the other type of planks. You also got the oak wood, just the oak kind of like plank stairs, slab, also the block, you know, all those kind of like default ones. Just use that for the trim. For the stone base, I've used the hewn stone tiles and also dolomite. Just used two of those, just those two textures as a nice little simple base, which I think works quite well. So the build itself is a 7x7, however with the overhang it does go to 9x9. If you guys want to kind of like map out the area, this is what I've done. I'm going to try to do this on all of mine so you know where the entrance is and everything. With this one doesn't really work the same way because you can put the entrance any corner you want, but this will at least allow you to, you know, map out that area so you know how much building you've got, and then obviously you've got an overhang of one block. So if you grab your birch beam, we're just going to go up by 5 on each of the corners. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to have a 5 block gap, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to build this up. And of course, if you guys have this on a hill, which is what I've done, you just end up bringing this down a little bit further. The actual beams, that is. Join that up and also bring this across just like that. So that's your really simple base, and like I said, if you do build out, then feel free to do so. Right, so next thing up is the actual stone. We're actually going to put the hewn stones, just one layer going all the way across and around this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just add in like random bits. We'll actually build it up, so I'm going to have a little bit more there, one bit on the side maybe, and we'll just have a little bit more. Maybe going up to there, something like that will do. Totally up to you guys how much you do of the building up, because we've got quite a bit of wood going up anyway. Then what we do is I'm going to grab in my dolomite, and this is just to add in a little bit of variation to make it look like they've kind of like worn down stones. It's generally just for variation. I mean, Conquest mod anyway gives you a ton of variation blocks, so you don't actually have to do as much. It's quite good. But there we go. Right, so then once you got that, grab your reinforced oak planks, build this up. Just build into this frame. Like this. There we go. So that's the kind of basic frame. Next thing up is to choose an entrance. I'm going to go with this one, and I'm just going to cut out a 3x3 box like that. And if you go onto your reinforced oak planks, I'm going to use the wheel. So if you hold down C, if you don't already know this, hold down C, you'll get the variation blocks for whatever block you got selected. We're going to grab the vertical slab and also the stairs. And what we're going to do here is actually put in a stair there, but also put in some planks on the side. That just makes the kind of like arch, kind of entranceway look a little bit, I think it makes it look a lot better, more like an arch. Then we can just get rid of those because we won't need those anymore. Actually, we do need the stairs, I just remembered. Just as a tiny bit of detail, cut out these two here and have this one facing that way, this one facing that way, and we just do that on all of these bits. Going all the way around to the side. Super simple detail. But there we go, and this is actually, weirdly, from when I did the default version of it. So it needed extra details, so I've kind of like obviously added that into the Conquest mod version as well, because it does sometimes need extra bits of detail. There we go. So that just adds in that tiny little bit. It's kind of like a little bit of a strip. Right, so next up, what we're going to do is going to come on the inside with your beams, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And same again, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can of course make this bigger if you want to do. Same in the base, you can make bigger, make taller, and you just do the same kind of styles and things like that. There we go. So we go like this. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to choose where the peak is. For the vanilla one, I ended up doing it this way. But I think with the Conquest mod one, we're going to do it the other way. So we'll go up this side, this way, and then this way. And the reason being is because we have that log that has the chain kind of thing going down. You can then get the rope on where the platform is. Whereas in vanilla, it went slightly off, so it would have been an overreach to actually grab that. So I think this is a better way of doing it, but again, it's totally up to you. Then just go across these, just because we'll be able to see a little bit of that. And then there's the kind of like base structure. If you grab your reinforced oak planks, leave this block down here, but go up onto this one. And we'll just build this one all the way up to the top. There we go. And same across here. And now we'll get into the fun part. And the fun part is the basically the bit where we use slabs and stairs and things like that to smooth out this this kind of transition from a bigger box to a smaller box. It's quite easy. So if you grab your oak wood stairs and have an upside down right on this one, so not on the top one there. Then we're going to have a normal way stair, one higher, so normal way stair and an upside down like that. Right in the middle, if you place your oak wood planks, then put a stair on the front of it. Then we're going to have a slab on this upper part here, slab there, slab on top, and a slab on top of that one there. Then we're going to have a stair behind this, cover this one up here, this beam with a slab, and this corner block that we got here, we're just going to smooth out by adding in the slab on top of it. So what we end up getting is like this kind of mostly slab angle, except for on the corners where it goes down by a block to kind of like makes it look a little bit reinforced, I think. And then we've also got, you know, angles going backwards as well. Yep. So let's do that on all the sides. So upside down stair, normal stair, block in the middle on top of that one, and then a stair on the front of that. Slab on the upper part, slab on the upper part, slab on top of that, slab on top of that. Behind those, you're going to have stairs, stair, then cover up this beam here with a slab, and on the corners add a slab in and add a slab in like that. And we just work our way around, so upside down stair, normal stair, block in the middle with a stair on the front of it. Then you have slab, slab on top, stair, slab on top of the beam, and slab on top of the beam. And did I add in a slab on the top of this one? No, I didn't. I need to add a slab on the top of that one as well, just to kind of like make a peak that goes up to it. Then the last one, upside down stair, normal stair, block in the middle with a stair on front of it, slab on the upper piece, and slab on top of that, stair behind it, and a slab, and a slab on top of that one, slab on top of that one, and we forgot it on this one, but slab there. Now what we do is each of these corners, just to make it look a lot better. At the minute I don't like how it looks, so we just put a slab in the top of this part that kind of completes it. So there we go, slab in there, the upper one of that stair that we've got on the sides. I just think that makes it look a lot more complete and a lot better shaped, and it kind of frames it a bit better. At least that's what I think anyway. Right, so if we get some thatch, what we're going to do, and we can pretty much choose any thatch. I kind of like the light thatch, and I like the dark one as well. I'm not really too sure which one I like best, but I'm going to go with the light thatch. Shove this on top of these here. Let me just draw them across. Won't worry about the direction or anything like that at the minute. We're gonna variate this, which thank God for the Conquest mod being able to variate this. There we go. Get those going across there. Now what we're going to do is grab your oak wood stairs right in the middle, upside down. We're just going to do normal stairs going down. So let's do that on the other side as well. Normal stair, and then obviously your upside downs to smooth that out a little bit. And then we're going to have a slab underneath, and then a slab on the side, just going all the way around. And then that will also go underneath. Then stair, upside down stair, stairs going down like normal, then a slab underneath, and then this will go around like that. And I think we need to do the upside down stairs on this. Yeah, we do. Yeah, upside down stair. Then on each of these, just on top of the stair, we're going to put a stair facing outwards. That gives you that kind of like Rohan cross type pattern thing. I don't know what you want to call it. Kind of like flick, I guess. And then we just have slabs going across this part. And it only goes across this bit. It doesn't actually do anything here, because if you do that, it then ends up looking a little bit too chunky, I think. So I find doing it like that and just separating out looks a lot better. Cool. Okay. So that's the kind of like base structure for it. What we're going to do now is if we grab our reinforced oak, those planks, and grab the arrow slit version of it. Grab that one. Again, using holding down C. And right in the middle of these, we'll cut out these two. Put this in. And around the other side as well. And it's like a little window. Like that. Also with our planks on the sides here, just going to have our plank stairs. So if we put these in just on there, it just makes that beam above it look a little bit stronger, I think. There we go, so put that in there. And then what we can do is we can clear out most of this stuff. We can get the shutters. And it's up to you if you want the light ones or the dark ones. I can't even remember which one I use, so I'm going to grab both of them. Got the shutters. We're also going to grab the wooden board as well. It's one of my favourite textures from all the way back in the metadata days. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a door. So it's up to you how you want to do your door. If you just put 3 blocks down and then use your wooden boards and knock these down. And then we can have this one going in here as well. So if we do this kind of like angled, it means you can get that nice angled looking door that's open there. So we've got 2 there. Now it's up to you if you want to have another one on the other side as well. I don't see why not, so we might as well do this while we're doing... Oops, not with the shutters though. Let's get the wooden boards. Put this in here. There we go. Let's have something like that, so we got those nice open doors now. Right, next, let's go on to these shutters. Yeah, so we just got shutters on the side of this. So I'm going to try the light ones, and I'm going to try the dark ones. I think I used the light ones. I think I made it quite simple, actually. So yeah, we're going to go with the light ones. I'm going to push them down. Otherwise, the texture, of course, you get them going up. So the angle's up. So I prefer it going down for these. Ideas is this is just the way that you can close them. But really, it's just an extra bit of detail. It has not that much functional use at all, really. Right, next, anyway, grab your beam and hold down C, and get your Birch Beam. This is one of the most awesome blocks I think ever. And just build this up to the top here, just to add in an extra beam on the side of these. Oops, not on there though. Just in these corners. Oops, and don't click that, you don't need to. There we go, just to add a little bit more 3D-ness to it, and the same up here. And with the ones on the side, if we grab the oakwood stairs, we're going to do an upside down on each of these. And build those up. You can technically put in a stair here as well if you wanted to, or do like a, I don't know, curling stair or something. If you think that looks better. I don't know. I'm not really too worried. I know that with the default version, of course, we did some stuff with that, but I think with this, it doesn't look too bad. But if you guys think it does, then feel free to change it. It's the best thing about Minecraft is you know use tutorials and things like that as a base, and then try your own thing with it. That's the best thing to do. Yeah, so just keep on going around with these like that. Nice and little simple thing. Okie dokie. So what should we do next? I think we'll do the variation on the roof. And before we do that, I think what we'll do is a bit of ceiling work first. I'm going to use. I think what I'm going to use. It's a spruce platform. Actually, I'm going to make it a bit darker. So if we grab the spruce platform, we get the stairs and the slabs on the block, which just goes to the roof. Putting the blocks in there, and then put in some stairs. Make it really, really simple, like that. And for this part, what we do is we've actually got the beam. We actually go across with some slabs. We don't go all the way, so you make it go most of the way around. We're actually going to cut out that. So wherever your entrance is, the way that I've done it anyway, wherever your entrance is, you have that near the back, so you almost have this like area to go up. If we grab some ladders, I'm going to grab the big ladder. I really like the big ladder. I think it's brilliant. Build this up here. We'll just build up some blocks. Put the ladder in. Then we can knock the blocks out behind it, which I absolutely love about the mod. Just makes it so much better. Then we've got a nice solid ladder going all the way up on there, which you can of course use to get up to this top part. Underneath this, with your, we're going to grab some stairs, and we're going to actually do a little bit of work. It's going to be a little bit different because from the default version of this, I actually like what ended up happening with this. So we use stairs to go across here like this. Just remember we got a bigger area. I think it looks better. So do the same thing as well. There we go. Put these all in. All in. There we go, like that. And at least we've got this platform here. And what we're also going to do, so we grab the rope block. There we got the rope block there. We're also going to grab the rope cloth no collision one, and also the rope hook as well. Grab that, and we're going to grab some hay bales. Probably not the actual hay bale type, but just thatch, because then we can actually use the variation. So we'll use this thatch one here, this big one, to actually have on there. So if we go right in the middle, knock that through with the rope around the log, and I'm going to put that in there on the side as if it's like somehow connected. God knows how. And this will come down, and then I'll be able to pull on that. So from this center one here, if we bring this down, that's up to us where we want the actual rope hook. I'm going to actually bring it down maybe one more to here. Thatch on it, so it's like really obvious there. So there we go, we just have that there. So you got the rope hook and the thatch part there. So there we go, it's all connected in. Yeah, like I said, the idea being that they'll be able to, like, you know, pull on this and lift it all the way up, and then, you know, swing it in or whatever, which kind of works. And we'll get some variation on these as well. So if we get some slabs, we get some stairs, and we'll also get the trapdoor. I quite like the trapdoor, and even just get everything. Let's get all the blocks. Get absolutely every single one of them. So we'll have some like stuff like that. Just moving in on the sides here. And maybe as well, I'm thinking for this back part, we might actually have some grain built in. So let's put some grain into this. So we have that all there. And for grain, the easiest way to do it is to get to your sand layer. I'm hoping this isn't going to ping off. Have we got sand layer? Ooh, okay, that disappeared. Right, let's try that again. This time don't scroll all the way down where it gets stuck. There we go, sand layer like that. Could use the wet sand, I guess, but no, I'm going to use the normal one, I think. Now if we just build this up a little bit, actually let's remove that one. And make a nice little area here like that. I'm going to grab our wooden board, just because I love that material, or this texture. I'm just going to flip these ones up here. If I can get onto it, there we go. There and there. Flip those up, now we've got a little bit of the actual grain, so obviously the grain that's been broken down, we've got a nice little store there. You could technically do it on the other side as well. We'll run out of space to do it with that, so we'll just keep these as some thatch storage instead. Be super boring with thatch storage. There we go. Maybe we have something like that. It's got lots of stuff going around here, so there we go. So they'll be able to pull on that then and get everything in. Speaking of the roof, let's sort this out. So if we grab the light thatch, we're going to grab the stairs, slab, and also the trapdoor as well. And I'm just going to lump it up, so literally put one in there, have a stair on this side, wrap it around, have another stair going off of that maybe, have that on the side, knock this in here, and knock this in on top of this bit here, curl that in, put that in there, put that in there, yeah, put that in there, that there maybe, something like that will do. You know, just variate in general. So knocking bits out, putting bits in. It's the easiest thing to do, I think. There we go, so we have something like that. And then build that one up. That one there, but then put that one in there. A little bit there, a little bit there. Stair there, and yeah, I'll have a bit there. Something simple, really simple little roof variation, just to make it look a little bit messy on top. There we go. So if you've got your floor material, can be whatever you want, obviously. I'm actually going to go with some sort of dirt, I think. So what have we got? We got dirt, yeah, dark dirt path, medium one. What about the light one? I've not really used that one that much. I don't think I have anyway. No, I've actually not used the light one that much, but these two I quite like. As well as obviously the soft gravel I quite like. It's a good one. And anything else that I fancy? Forest floor, dirt. No, I think for now that might just do it. I don't think we need to have too much, do we? No, we might have too much. Right, so if we just put this in. Plonk in this, I'm going to use the dark one quite a lot. There we go. And then we'll just put some variation blocks, of course. Just put in a load of these randomly, semi-randomly. Of course, you can use World Edit for this. It makes everything so much easier, but try not to use it. Trying to do everything by hand. Just to show you that you can do it by hand. I don't know, something like that. That looks horrible, but I think it's the dark one I don't like in there, mixed in there at all. So what else we got? We've got normal gravel and things like that. I just didn't really fancy putting that in. I don't know why. Let's see if that we put in some diorite as well. That might work. So that's kind of got a interesting kind of colour to it. Maybe if we just switch out a little bit more dark, less light and more dark kind of textures, might also make it work. Messy, but might do for this tutorial. So don't want to go too far into it, since I can't think of what textures I usually use for it, because I've got them all in masks. Might be because I usually use the dark dirt path. No, that is the one I use. Or is it? Ah, that's why. It's because it's a different dark dirt path. Yeah, if you use this one, it works a lot better, rather than the one I was using before. There we go. That looks a lot better. That's more variated. It's me forgetting my brushes. Right. So down here we're going to have some crates. Of course, we've got an absolute ton of in the Conquest mod, like this. So we're going to have some. I think we'll have some crates over on this side. Some covered crates as well. There we go. So I have that in there. I'm going to have some more of the actual grain type stuff down here as well, just in this corner. Which I love how we can do this with the sand layers. It's just awesome. Makes everything so much better, doesn't it? There we go. So I have something like that. Not really happy with that one, but there you go. Simple. So I have that there, and over on this side I think we'll have some more of this stuff. Just general stuff around. More thatchy stuff that we've got everywhere. I've got. There you go. So I have some of that, just like literally just thrown all the way around. I've not got the block at all. Why didn't I pick up the block? It's really random that I didn't. Probably that I did and I just forgot where. I just replaced the texture or something like that, you know. That was in my hand. There we go. So if we have that there. Oops, not crate. That there. We'll have that one. Maybe just all bunched up. Shoving a rat, because why not? We always need a rat. Don't always need a rat, but you know what I mean. So one in the corner. And of course you could shelf up everything as well. I mean, we could end up having, I think what I did on my one is I ended up having a shelf round about here, I think. And I had some, I could put a chest up here maybe. Yeah, maybe we've got a chest up there. It's just a bit random, but chest. What else could we have? Just thinking of stuff that they might store. There you go, crate of wheat or something like that. There we go, that'll do. So we're actually going to have a chest here. Someone's been storing their stuff in there. We've also got a whole thing of wheat up there as well, which is really difficult to get to, but I'm sure you can swing on that. Swing on a bit of rope to try and get to that part of it. Maybe that's the idea, or something like that. A bit different. Right, so there we go. That's that. Right, next bit. What we're going to do is we're going to add in a little bit more detail. So if you grab your hewn stone tiles and also your dolomite, we're going to get the vertical type ones. So I typically will go with you know, having the stairs vertical ones and also the corner block, We'll kind of have a look at this. So if we start from the top, we'll go in, and obviously if you do have this on a hill, it's even better. Also, actually grab the trapdoors. Totally forgot. I don't know how I forgot about trapdoors. Trapdoors are great as well for adding in like little bits on the side where you want it to stick out a tiny bit, but actually don't want it to be like chunky like this one. So absolutely love them. Same with down here as well. Let's have something like that. Maybe we'll have something like that there. It's a bit difficult because it's not as big as the hill that I actually had, so it's not looking as nice as it would have been, but it's absolutely fine. There we go. So have this here. Maybe have this one on the side here. Have this one on the side. That one there. That one there. And we'll just have that one down there. Something like that. There we go. That looks better. It's a bit more built up then. This is all just to add variation in. I typically don't change the inside as well using this method. I keep the inner walls exactly the same, so it's literally like somebody's just thrown more stones on top of it, you know. At least that's the idea. Someone's just built it up a little bit more on the side. Don't like that. Right. We'll have something there and there and there. There you go. And then just a tiny bit on the side or something like that. Maybe just something like that. Nice and simple. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we can, you know, put stuff on top of these. I quite like the texture showing through of the Birch Beam, which is why I kind of like keep it. But it's up to you guys. I know that in the default one, oops, if we fix that as well, put that slab on top. No, in the default one, I put some trapdoors on top. Totally up to you if you wanted to cap them off. Yeah, there's no reason why you couldn't. So you could just cap those off if you wanted to. You can, you know, throw your normal buttons and things like that around it and everything like that. But really, really nice little simple little granary. Nice and easy. Hopefully, you guys use it. You could technically use it for survival if you obviously used the ladder and had a way up to a bed or something. Technically, you could do that. Though I think a house would be a lot better as a build. So yeah, there you go, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.